It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, a reminder that CSX is performing track maintenance in Wayne County. As of 6 a.m. this morning, the track on Sunset Boulevard is closed. They state it's going to remain closed for approximately 2 to 4 days. They state it will more than likely be repaved Monday morning. The January 29th date reopens sometime around 5 p.m. this coming Monday. So keep that in mind. This weekend, after they work on Sunset, they state they're expected to move out to South Carolina. So the remaining crossings that were scheduled to be worked on in Wayne County have been moved to a later date in the year 2024. Scheduled changes, they state they'll let us know. But once again, as of 6 a.m. this morning, Sunset Boulevard crossing has been closed, and again expect to reopen around 5 p.m. Monday afternoon. We'll be checking in with State Representative Stephen Meeks. Says on Monday he was busy in meetings, but he's scheduled to join us this morning on the Butch and Bob Show. Big news out of the legislature is that on Thursday, Georgia General Assembly passed a bill that defines anti-Semitism as part of the state's hate crimes law, giving its final approval over opposition from those who say it could limit criticism of Israel. Votes by both the Senate and the House sent the bill to Governor Brian Kemp's office for his expected signature. Senate passed the measure Thursday 44-6, and that was followed by a quick 129-5 vote in the House. Senate President Pro Tem John Kennedy, a Republican from Macon, said it's time to let the voice of Georgia be heard, that anti-Semitism is condemned and rejected. Once again, the bill now heads to Governor Kemp's office for his signature. Other news from the legislature, legalized sports betting is no longer a long shot after a bipartisan coalition of state Senate leaders introduced a bill backed by the Metro Atlanta Chamber of Commerce and Atlanta's pro teams that want to allow wagering on sporting events being played in Atlanta. Atlanta Braves President and CEO Derek Schiller is in support of the proposed Senate Bill 386. He notes that 38 other states have now legalized sports betting and the sports teams employ thousands of Georgians. They state the revenue generated will go towards funding important programs like pre-K and the Hope Scholarship. On Wednesday, Congressman Buddy Carter at the Georgia Capitol testifying before the House Health and Human Services Committee on House Bill 343, a bipartisan bill that is meant to lower prescription drug costs. Carter says he supports the bill, which requires additional transparency from pharmacy managers. Retired pharmacist himself, Carter says his testimony focused on his own experience with insurance companies and the egregious practices that they engage in. Carter's also pushing his own bipartisan bill in Washington, D.C. to cut drug costs, and he has an unlikely ally in U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, who's working with Carter to push the bill through Washington, D.C. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly and the Wayne County Board of Education inviting everyone to Tuesday's ribbon cutting and open house for the newly renovated James E. Bacon Elementary School. The event takes place this Tuesday, January 30th at 5:30 p.m. at the school. Chamber of Commerce will be on hand for the official ribbon cutting, and after that, anyone who wants to take a tour of the new facility is welcome to do so. Once again, the official open house set for this coming Tuesday, January 30th at 5:30 p.m. at James E. Bacon Elementary. Chamber of Commerce also taking reservations and selling tickets to their annual State of Education. That will take place at Coastal Pines Technical College on Thursday, February 15th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Guest speakers for the event will be Wayne County School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly, President of Coastal Pines Technical College Lonnie Roberts, Sherry Bowen from Wayne Christian Academy, and Elizabeth Williams from Coastal Plains High School. Tickets are $30 for chamber members, $40 for non-members. Everyone is invited. If you need a ticket or to register, contact the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce at 912-427-2028. Besides, Georgia Republican General Assembly hosting an event this Saturday morning at 11:30 at the Altamont Steak and Seafood Restaurant. Features Debbie Dooley, a conservative activist and supporter for Donald Trump for president. Public invited to attend. Again, that's taking place tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. The focus of hog hunters will be on Wayne County February 16th through the 18th with the Wayne County Board of Tourism's 2024 Hog Jam. Statewide hunt begins at 2 p.m. that Friday, February 16th, and will end on Sunday, February 18th at 12 noon. Registration for the hunt will close at 6 p.m. on Friday, February 16th at 6 p.m., with on-site registration available at hunt headquarters at the J.C. Fair building. Online registration will be open through 2 p.m. Friday. Registration is $50 for bow or gun hunters, or hunters can pay $100 to hunt in both categories. Hunters 16 and under hunt free with a registered adult hunter. All hogs must be weighed into J.C. Fairgrounds in Jesup. Participants can hunt anywhere in the state or any of the connecting states that they have legal permission to do so. Hunters must be in line at weigh-in by 12 noon or they're disqualified. Participants are responsible for knowledge of the rules. Registration rules are available online through active.com, or registration forms can be printed from the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com. And the Wayne County Tourism's Hog Jam is set for February 16th to the 18th, with again headquarters at the J.C. Fair building. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes in the news. A town hall meeting is set for Monday, February 12th at Coastal Pines Technical College Auditorium from 6 to 8 p.m. The topic will be the county's proposed SPLOST 5 referendum, as registered voters in Wayne County will vote yes or no to continue the 1 cent penny. Speakers at this town hall meeting will be County Administrator Paul Drawdy and the three mayors, Jesup Mayor Ralph Hickox, Oda Mayor Greg Rozier, and Scriven Mayor Jason Weaver. Public invited to attend and learn about the SPLOST 5 referendum on the ballot. Early voting begins Monday, February 19th, runs all the way up until Friday, March the 8th. All early voting at the Crack Williams Recreation Center at 245 East Bay Street here in Jesup. Also, presidential preference primary going to be held on March 12th, 2024. Last day for a person to register and be able to vote in that presidential primary is Monday, February 12th at 5 p.m. They state to check your registration status, change your name or address, find your polling place, request an absentee by mail ballot, or review a sample ballot. You can visit the My Voter page at mvp.sos.ga.gov. If you're not registered to vote, you can complete the online voter registration form with a valid Georgia driver's license, or you can download and complete the voter registration form and return it to the Wayne County Registrar's office. Once again, advanced voting begins Monday, February 19th, runs through Friday, March 8th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. 2 mandatory Saturday voting days for early voting. Those dates are Saturday, February 24th and Saturday, March 2nd. The time on Saturday is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Advanced voting, once again, all taking place at Crack Williams Recreation Center at 245 East Bay Street in Jesup. That'll do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.